This is basically a rant from me about this world and how we're told we can be anything we want, yet in reality, it's untrue. I always sat there and thought when I was younger that we could be anything. Set your mind to it, you could do it. If you're good at it, you can do it. And then you get older, start realizing you get into high school, you can be anything you want. That's what they always tell you. What they don't tell you is you have to act, dress, and even be freaking wealthy just to do so. You can have all the skills in the world, and there's such a small chance that anyone is going to be able to make anything of it. You can be good at breeding animals, or you can be good at piano, or hell, you could be the best singer in the world, but sometimes, if you're ugly, you don't get anywhere because people don't want to watch someone that's singing and they're ugly. Yes, I understand there's people in opera and crap and they're not much good looking. But it's still the major problem of being told and given so much like hype over being whatever you want, and there's just no real chance of being what you want. Sometimes you have to sit down, take it right up the a-hole. I find it hard to comprehend sometimes just to look at this world and see how much we've gone downhill. Sometimes it would probably even be better if we were back in the old times. No fucking houses, nothing. You just do your own thing without having to worry about it. But no, we've people want to say we have evolved and changed or even gotten more brilliant. But that's just not the case. We find ourselves being a higher being. And in reality, we're just animals. And it's just, let's just say for a lack of words, very unprofessional of us as being a society. You could have nothing and still be rewarded just by having a child. But yet there's the thing called the government that will look at you and decide if you yourself are supposedly a good parent or not. And I find that even more drastically insane. There is no reason for someone to try to play God. I find it being play God. Yes, I understand that there's bad parents and all that shit. I understand. But the main fact of people looking over your shoulder wondering if you're a good parent or not is just unacceptable. To be watched like dogs is unacceptable. And then just sitting there and thinking about all the racial shit as well, man. I just can't understand it. Like, yes, I understand between a black person and the N-bomb. A black person is actually a person, and an N-bomb just sits there and steals and never really thinks on the matter of where you are. And and an N-bomb don't have to be black. It could be white, Chinese, Mexican. It's all the same diff. I just can't understand how this world has become so rotten. Another sick, disgusting planet. in the end, we'll figure it out. But it'll be too late. We all know it. We just don't want to say it. I sit back and also think of how we can be arrested for crimes. I find it ridiculous, man. We're we're not freaking humans. We're animals. Everything that we have made to make our lives easier. We're not smart. Animals are smart. Dogs, cats, like stuff like that. Yes, I understand. I said we're animals too, but we're stupid. Animals, like dogs, cats, all that stuff, they have it made, man. They have it made. Animals in Africa and all that, they live with what they have. They don't try to change anything about the world. They understand that trees and grass and even the sky are meant to be the way it is. We were never meant to fly, so why even fly? We weren't meant to chop down trees, then why did we do it? We are the most destructive animal in the world, the most contradicting animal in the world. We ourselves, we as society, really can't comprehend living on our own. We always have to think that there's a higher up, and we always have to think that we're higher than animals, but in reality, I think we're afraid of dying. We have to grasp on that there's a life after death just for we can accept the fact that we might be dying, and we can't really accept the fact that we may never exist again. We always want to make that mark. I know everyone sits there and they say, what can I do to make people remember me when I'm gone? For me, I find it selfish. If people were meant to remember you, they'll remember you. You will live on either way through people's memories of you. But we're such a greedy freaking society. Human animals are the most disgusting freaking... I'm actually really turned off on how us as humans could let this society be brought down like this. We make one man be the one to make all the decisions. There's no reason behind that. We don't need to freaking do that. No point. We should do what we always done and be animals, rather than have to sit back and think that we're smart. Grades, freaking looks, everything. In reality, nature don't give a fuck. We're meant to do what we're meant to do. We're not supposed to fucking have to sit there, go through school just to be told that we can't be what we want to be just because we didn't graduate from fucking some goddamn bullshit. Oh, you can't do it because you didn't get that credential. Well, no one asked to be treated like this. And from me to this society to this government to everything, fuck you. Learn real fucking ways.